Chantal, I'm bringing my subordinates home from work today. Be a good host and get things prepared. I want a luxurious meal and some good beer to go with it. These boys have worked hard and I need to reward them. We're going to get absolutely plastered tonight.
What was that? Honey, you're bringing people over?
Yes. Do you need me to say it a second time? People from work are coming home for dinner. While you're at it, be sure to clean up the house before we get there. I don't want them walking into the cookie crumbles that you've left on the floor.
Hey, considering the current situation, do you think it's the best idea to bring your workmates home?
What do you mean? What situation? Is there an earthquake happening or some natural disaster that I'm unaware of?
No, but there is something much worse than that. The wrath of a pregnant woman! This is the second time this week you've brought people home. Haven't you learned from last time?
I should be asking you the same question. Have you stopped being a lazy bum and improved from last time? Honestly, you're making it embarrassing for me to bring people home. You better watch out. At this rate, I'm going to get a different wife.
That's absolutely horrible. How could you say something like that to me? Peter, you saw what happened last time. I'm not in any condition to be serving you and your friends. Do you understand how pregnancy works in the first place? My body isn't in its best condition right now.
Look, I'm sure you're capable of making dinner and buying some alcohol from the shops. Don't act like you're some crippled old lady. That's the problem with you, actually. You love making all these little excuses to not do anything. Did you think that maybe the reason you can't do anything is because you tell your mind that in the first place? You've already accepted that you're a loser. How about you start thinking you are capable of doing things? Now get that dinner prepared.
You horrible man. How dare you say that to me? When we found out I was pregnant, I was expecting a little bit more help from you, to be honest. I didn't actually expect you to burden me. You should be the one making me dinner at night. Why is it that I'm having to do it for you? I get no help around this house. I have to manage everything on my own. Not only that, I'm carrying a massive baby around with me all day. Can't you have even the littlest bit of sympathy for me? You are my husband, after all.
I don't have any sympathy for someone that lies about all day eating cookies. You complain about having to work. Don't you know that a little bit of exercise every now and then is good for your body? You should be thanking me for giving you the opportunity to actually get up and start moving. Instead, you're giving me back talk. Just what type of wife are you in the first place? Whenever my friends talk about their wives, I never hear any qualities that match yours. Maybe I've chosen the wrong woman.
Okay, but I'm sure their wives haven't carried a massive baby around in their stomach. Trust me, the moment they're burdened with the baby, they'll start saying the same things that I'm saying now. I'm sick of you bringing your friends around all the time and making me cook for them. I want to use that time to get some rest.
Wait, what did you just say? What do you mean all the time? I think about you a lot more than you're expecting, honey. Think about all the times that I've had dinner outside of the house. Do you think I prefer the junk takeaway to your cooking at home? Of course not. So there are times where I try not to make you cook. Do I get an apology for you accusing me of being a bad husband now?
Is that the best evidence you can give me? Don't try and act like you like my cooking. Whenever your friends aren't around, you're always dissing it, telling me how much of a bad cook I am. Actually, you love going out to get some takeaway. I know it. Come to think of it, you don't even have the courtesy to buy me some food as well.
Now you're just being pretentious. How many times have you said that you're too sick to eat? You keep raving on about that pregnancy. What's the point of me buying food if you don't even eat in the first place?
If you buy me the right foods, I can definitely eat it. You always buy me something loaded up with oil, but it's not good for my stomach or the baby. A good husband would have the courtesy to ask me what I want to eat before he comes home. That's the type of guy I thought I married in the first place.
You know what? I'm done with all this. You know me and my co-workers are coming home today. You know what you have to do. Get that dinner prepared and make sure there's enough beer for everyone. And don't you be embarrassing me as much as you did last time.
Oh God. Please tell me you're coming home, Peter. I need you right now. How far away are you?
Jeez, what's the urgency? I only finished work like 10 minutes ago. I like to enjoy the time before I get home. Why are you disturbing my peace?
Peter, this is no time to be thinking about your own convenience. I'm pretty sure I'm having the baby right now.
You're doing what right now? Couldn't you wait a little bit longer? I swear you purposely do all these things to inconvenience me. Why can you never do things in a way that doesn't affect the people around you?
Peter, please. I don't want to hear that type of talk right now. What I need most is your support. Now let me ask again. How long until you get home? I don't think I can do this on my own.
You act as if I'm the one that is giving birth to the baby. What exactly can I do if I'm there? Look, I'll be home in about 30 minutes, but don't expect me to stay around for long. I have my own plans I need to attend to.
Are you kidding me right now? What the hell could be more important at a time like this? This is our child, Peter. We probably won't get this moment again. Are you really going to throw it away?
Look, I told you I had these plans made in advance. I can't do anything about it. I'm actually in a rush, so I won't really have much time to say hi or anything. So when I come in, do you mind not holding me up? I'd really appreciate it.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. I knew you were selfish, but I didn't know it was to this extent. So you actually expect me to give birth to this baby on my own?
Well, I expect you to be an adult and work things out for yourself. Am I here to hold your hand through everything?
Yes! Do you forget that we're married? We're meant to be working as a team! Can you at least take me to the hospital? I need some sort of support from you.
Are you not listening to what I'm saying? I told you I am busy. I don't have time to do that.
What do you expect me to do? Just walk there? I don't know what your plans are, Peter, but surely you can do it another time. I can't think of anything that's more important than this.
Listen here, Chantal. I really need you to calm down. If you can just stay relaxed, you'll be able to think of solutions for all this. One such solution would be calling a taxi.
What do you mean, call a taxi? Just take me to the hospital! I don't see an issue with it.
Well, it's not your car that we'll be driving, is it? I don't want you getting my seats dirty.
Oh my God! Your precious seats! How could I forget about them? Snap out of it, Peter. Care about something more than yourself for once.
Look, you're really ruining my vibe right now. You know what you have to do. Don't disturb me when I get home. I have to rush out as soon as possible. You just get in that taxi and do what you have to do. Make sure that baby comes out healthy. I don't want any deformities.
Peter!
Whoa, last night was an absolute doozy. I haven't drunk like that in a very long time. I guess the excitement of having my own child kinda got to me yesterday. Anyway, how did the childbirth go, Chantal? I'll stop in for a couple of minutes to see how you're doing. After that, I'm going to go fishing with my friends.
Let me get this straight. You were out all night drinking and you didn't come to the hospital even once.
Well, that's obvious, isn't it? Would I come to the hospital and not even try and see you? Honestly, I hope having this child doesn't make you any more stupider than you are right now. I don't think I can put up with it on a daily basis.
Peter! Who the hell taught you to talk to people like that? I don't remember raising you this way.
What are you on about, Chantal? Are you my mom or something? I'm not Chantel, and yes, I am your mom. As your mother, I am beyond disappointed. I cannot believe what has been happening these past few months. Especially your actions yesterday. Wait, what the hell? Mom, what are you doing? Why do you have Chantel's phone? Did you actually go and see her in the hospital? You live ages away. That's right. It was a long trip to get there, but I did it anyway. Seeing as you're not man enough to support her, I had to take up your role. What do you have to say for yourself? How can you call yourself a decent person after abandoning your wife like this? Come on, Mom, it's a pregnancy. What could I do? You act like she could have died or something. Do you understand even the slightest thing about pregnancies? A woman is putting her life on the line to give birth to that child. What would you have done yesterday if she died? You weren't even there to help her. Wait, can people actually die from pregnancy? I had no idea about that. Not only have I raised a disrespectful little brat, but I've also raised a fool. I know everything about what you've been doing, Peter. Chantel's told me everything. I've seen all the evidence. Evidence of what? You're acting like I committed a crime or something. What you have done should be a crime. To cause that amount of emotional harm to someone is just not right. When I came into the hospital, your wife was taking it hard. She had a really arduous delivery. In the heat of the moment, I didn't get a chance to talk to her. But afterwards, I asked her why I was the one that was holding her hand instead of you. After she explained everything to me, she told me that she has no intentions of meeting you ever again. When I questioned her why, all she did was give me her phone and say everything I need to read is there. That's when I saw your disgusting side. Mom, what are you talking about right now? Can we make this quick? I don't know if I've mentioned, but I have to go fishing with my friends. Put you and your pretentious little friends aside for now. Do you even realize the gravity of the situation right now? Ugh. So what was on her phone? Where to even start? Everything from your cruel attitude to you abusing her. The fact that you slave her around and call her names in front of your friends. Not only that, but you have not shown one shred of concern for the pregnancy. Chantel's asked you time and time again to research pregnancy. She wanted you to understand exactly what she is going through. And that's the bare minimum. What she really wanted was you to be there supporting her. You should have been there, consoling her at night, attending to her needs. The little gestures, such as giving her breakfast in bed in the morning, would have gone a long way. Instead, you have done the exact opposite. In what world did you think it was okay to bully your wife around and make her cook dinner in that state? Come on, Mom, cut me a break. I told you I don't know anything about pregnancy. It didn't seem like such a big deal to me. It's just cooking dinner. I don't see what's so complicated about it. You better change your attitude if you think there's even a chance of you seeing that child. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't I be able to see my own child? Chantel is done with you. You've shown the type of man you really are. Not only her, me as well. I'm gravely disappointed in you. Don't think there's a home for you to come back to now. You're barred from entering my house. Okay, Mom. I know what's going on. I'm sorry. You hear me? I'm sorry. You idiot! Why are you apologizing to me? Who is the real victim here? Okay, fine, I get it. It's Chantel. I'll go apologize to her. Just tell me where the stupid hospital is and I'll get it over and done with. You really don't get it, do you? There's no apology that you can give her that can be considered sincere. I'm not telling you where the hospital is. If you did your job as a father, you would already know. Whether or not Chantel meets you is up to her. You aren't the one that decides things for her. I don't actually believe what I'm hearing right now. Why are you taking her side over your own son? My own son? I don't know if I can call this disgusting little goblin my son. With the behavior I've seen recently, I would do anything to sever our bloodline. Chantel is more family to me right now. The fact that she just gave birth to my grandchild makes her even more so. This is unbelievable. My own mother is turning against me. Did anyone ask how I felt about all this? I mean, I had to put up with her whining every day. How do you think that makes me feel? Don't talk to me about whining. I've put up with your whining your whole life. Even as a teenager, you would complain for a whole week about a little scrape that you've had on your knee. She's been going through physical and hormonal pain. Something you can barely even imagine. So I think it's a good thing you've gotten a taste of your own medicine. This is so annoying. I can't believe you're making such a big deal about this. I told you I'd go apologize to her. All you have to do is tell me where that hospital is. Well, you aren't getting anywhere near her, son. I'm sorry to say, but from this day, you are no longer my son. Goodbye, and I hope you take a long time to think about what you've done. Chantel, I've given it a lot of thought, and I want to say I'm really sorry for my behavior. You didn't deserve that type of guy. Where are you right now? Are you at my mother's place? I heard it's a boy. Can I come see him?
What a joke. Didn't your mother get the message across to you? I don't want you to have anything to do with our son. I'm sorry, let me change that phrasing. Anything to do with my son. You haven't shown the slightest bit of interest in him before, and I don't believe you will now. I'd rather him have no father than to actually meet you. Even if he is a baby right now.
Come on, give me a break already. I've changed. You have to believe me. I know it's hard to trust me on the surface, but in time you will see that I've done the necessary things to be a good father.
Drop the act, Peter. I know you can't be trusted. You are the most selfish person I've met in my whole life. You have had plenty of chances to be a good father, and you have thrown each one of them away. Whether it be helping me around the house or showing a nice gesture of love. Buying me a gift to perk me up for the day or getting me something nice for dinner. You could have done any of that and I would have been happy. I would have felt safe that there was a man that was supporting me.
Look, I realize what I should have done and I regret every bit of it. You have to trust me. I thought about those times I failed to make you happy. All the times I could have put you before myself. I can still be the man that supports you. All you have to do is give me a chance.
What do you mean, give you a chance? You had so many chances. I even gave you a chance that I think no one else would have given you. What kind of husband would ditch his wife when she needs him the most? On that last day when I was giving birth to that baby, you could have come. I suffered in that bathroom all alone, knowing that it was only me and this baby. I suffered in the ambulance that took me to the hospital. I suffered throughout the whole procedure with no one to support me with words of comfort. It wasn't until your mother came when I felt some sense of relief. Even then, when she walked through the room, I was hoping to see you. She couldn't make up for the pain I had felt up until that point. I could see no outcome where I am happily raising this child alongside you. I decided that it was easier to let go of you than to continue holding on. That was the only way I would find peace. If I kept on relying on you to be there, I would only get disappointed. So that's my decision. Now leave me alone!
Chantel, it breaks my heart to hear that. I can't believe I have made you hurt this way. We can only get better from this. I know things seem bleak right now. My conviction stumbled. But the fire to be a good husband has been reignited in me.
Lies. It's all lies! Don't expect me to believe a word of it. As I lay in that operating room with me and the baby, I came to a realization. It's only been me and this baby from the very beginning. The whole time I was expecting you to be a part of this. I was let down time and time again. It took me this long to understand that I'm not meant to be raising this baby alongside you. I should be doing this on my own. So that's exactly what I've decided to do. This child is going to grow up under the sole guidance of his mother. With the added support offered by your mother as well, I'm sure we're going to get through this just fine. We don't need some selfish drunkard in our lives.
Come on! Raising a child without the father? How do you expect to do that? He needs my influence. It can't just be the mother raising the child. Every child needs a father's touch. Who's going to give him piggybacks? Who's going to be the example of the type of man he should be looking for in life? I'm the only one that can do that.
Ha! What a joke. What influence could you possibly offer him? Are you delusional? He would only grow up to disrespect his mother and see his drunkard dad making ludicrous jokes with his work buddies. No man is better than an embarrassing man. The sooner you are out of the picture, the better. You weren't happy with me in the first place, so go find solace in your pathetic friends at work.
So that's the way it's going to be then? You're just going to throw me away after everything I've done for this family? You call me selfish, but take a look at yourself. You aren't so much better yourself.
Peter, you are delusional. Name one thing you've done to support me.
Countless things.
Name one.
The money. What would you do if I wasn't providing money for this family? Did you ever think about that, darling? You would be starving alongside our child.
My child! We've had days where we've gone without food, but you've miraculously managed to have money for your liquor. Your money wasn't worth much. In fact, I had to use the little money I had to get by.
Well, maybe you should take that into consideration before you decide to separate from me. You'll have even less income without me. Our son wouldn't last a month with just you on your own. How do you plan to uphold the house?
I told you already, didn't I? Your parents would never let that happen to me. With their support, they would cover the basics and more. Additionally, we will have a roof over our heads. Honestly, Peter, just accept the facts. You aren't necessary or wanted. You're useless.
Watch your mouth, woman! You think you can just bum off my parents forever? Trust me, no matter how much you think they adore you, they'll get sick of you eventually. Especially when you start leaving your disgusting cookie crumbs all over the place.
You keep bringing that up, and I don't even eat cookies! That's probably some stupid habit you get into when you drink and you don't even remember it. Don't try and make me feel bad because you're a slob. There's been countless mornings where I've woken up to your beer bottles scattered about the house. As for your parents, they are fully committed to do the best they can for the baby. They must have realized they failed with their own child, and now this is their chance at redemption. That's probably the only good thing about you, Peter, and it's not even about yourself. Your parents are amazing people. Usually the parents-in-law tend to hate their new daughter, but we've been close from day one.
Yeah, well, I wish I could be saying the same about my parents-in-law. Your people have been giving me the cold stare from day one. What the hell have I done wrong?
Are you kidding me right now? Do I really have to remind you?
What?
When I told you to come over to their house to meet them, not only were you 2 hours late, but you were totally wasted. They didn't even get a knock at the door. All they heard was a ballistic clash which signaled you turned up. When we rushed outside, we found you smashed against their car. To make matters worse, you stumbled out in the most arrogant manner, tried your best to walk towards us, and then crashed a second time straight into their car window. Does that sound like a good first impression to you? An arrogant loser passed out drunk, half hanging out of the car he just destroyed.
I don't remember something as stupid as this. What is this ridiculous story?
You probably don't remember because you were too drunk. It took ages for me to convince my parents you were a decent guy after that. Now that it's come to this, maybe I was the one that needed convincing. Anyway, I've made my decision. Don't you dare come near us anymore. It's just me and Liam. Bye.
Wait, Chantel! Still give me a chance. I'll be a good dad. Is that my son's name? Liam. So cool.
Peter continued to embarrass himself even further from that point on. Once again, in a drunken manner, he came apologizing and begging for the divorce not to happen. I didn't let him sway me. I know there's no chance of him changing, and it will only mean misery if I stick around him any longer. I left him on his own, squeezing child support out of him on a monthly basis. With limited money to support himself and living on his own, his house was in total disarray. For those that have visited his home, they have commented that it's like a maze trying to walk through all the beer bottles on the ground. Additionally, because of his incapability to cook, there are pizza boxes strewn all over the place. As you walk around, there's a chance you might step on dirty old pizza. Unfortunately, rumor went around of how much of a bad husband he was. Now he is being vindicated by the workmates he once called friends. He spends his nights drinking alone, knowing that his friends are out there without him. He's taking his lesson hard. My son still has to meet him once a week, so I hope he cleans up his act so he doesn't negatively influence my child. One day, I hope a man that he can respect will come into his life.